What's going on, guys? Dobros! Back with you with another video, and today we are tackling the final member of the Kings and Queen of the East Blue, the Pirate Queen herself, Alvida. Yes, Alvida, the Fat Witch of the Sea. As you can see here, she wields a giant club, has many rings and riches, and is fighting Luffy Senpai himself. Now, she herself is not a huge threat. As we see here, she only has a 5 million berry bounty, which is not much at all. Like, I think that's actually the lowest in the series, if not one of them. She's in the top 3. But she fights Luffy in chapter 1 of the entire series. That dates back 20 years ago. And she was just basically cannon fodder to show how strong Luffy was, how he was able to just kabang, make her send her flying. You know, so she wasn't really relevant in that sense. However, she does, for whatever reason, get a power boost after Logtown, or actually during Logtown. So she ends up eating the smooth fruit, and this devil fruit is one of the most powerful devil fruits I think in the entire series, because she cannot be physically touched, she cannot be grasped. She is just all powerful with this thing, and she gets a huge like makeover. I mean, look at her. She's smoking now compared to what she was. She was fat, she was ugly, she was hideous, she had a weird hat. I mean, she still has the weird hat, but it looks much better because she looks much better. Now, her powers consist of one thing in particular, and that is everything slides off of her. It's like she's over lubricated. So if you throw a baseball at her, it just kind of hits her, but it slides right off, causing no physical damage to her whatsoever. Now, she still has the same strength she did when she was a fat monster, wielding that giant club, and that thing's pure steel. That thing has to weigh, I don't know, probably like 200 pounds, maybe more. I mean, look at the size of that thing. That thing's at least 6 feet long, okay? And she can chuck that for like 20 feet. I mean, she can just, and it goes fast. It's like a rocket. You know, hits somebody in the face. So she's no joke with her strength. Her strength is physically there, as we see here when she's hitting Luffy with the club. Now, she does have a sizable crew. I counted when I watched the anime about 50 members, which is really good for an East Blue pirate. That's not bad. I call her the Queen of the East Blue because she's the only pirate we know of that is a woman to have a bounty. I don't think any other, except for maybe Nami, but that's much later. I don't think we know any of other women that have a bounty in the East Blue, other than Alvida herself. And she's no joke. She teams up with Buggy later, and they end up trying to kill Luffy, and they almost succeed because of Alvida's power-up, as well as Buggy's. And this was the closest time I think Luffy has ever died. There was nothing he could do. A bolt of lightning came down, shocked the scaffold, sent it up in flames, and saved him. But as far as what Luffy could do to Alvida at that time, there was nothing. And she falls in love with Luffy after the time period that Luffy doesn't see her, which is really like 2 months at most. It's not a lot of time at all. So really, there's not much else to Alvida now. We don't know what she's doing. During the Impel Down arc, when we see Buggy and Impel Down, she is the new captain of the Buggy Pirates, it seems. And like I said, we don't really know what she's up to now. She's with Buggy. We do see her after the time skip, just chilling with Buggy, but we don't know her motives, because she is obviously way stronger than Buggy now. She does not have to stay with him. She could leave if she pleases. She does not have to stay with them. So I'm trying to figure out why she's still there. You know, why is Alvida trying to be there? And I came up with a theory, because if she found out Buggy was part of the Pirate King's crew, then maybe she sees Luffy as being the next Pirate King, as he announced at the scaffold. And so she thinks that Buggy can get close to Luffy through that. Maybe. It's a stretch, but it's enough to keep her going, I guess. Really though, I don't know what Oda has planned for her, because she came back in the series. Oda could have made her a one-shot villain and been done with it, and we wouldn't have thought twice about it. But he brought her back, and I'm not sure what he's gonna do with her. I really don't know. Maybe she's going to save Luffy in an epic battle. You know, the Blackbeard pirates are trying to kill them, and all of a sudden Blackbeard unleashes all of his power at Luffy, and it just deflects off of her, and she saves Luffy. I don't know. you know, her devil fruit is seriously OP now. She is, I'd say, as far as strength goes, if we were to put bounty to strength ratio, she would be in the probably 60 million berries, if not 100 million berries. So she would be up there, which is really good for a woman, like I said. Now, women do have lower bounties in One Piece for whatever reason. Oda showcases this, and I think that's because a lot of the Marines end up chasing them anyway, because they're beautiful. So that's about really all there is to it. But anyway, guys, Duo Bros, signing out. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go do something real quick, but I am back. And so with Alvida, her character is nothing short of Oda's handiwork. And we were just talking about it, me and my dad. We were talking about it, and she actually looks exactly like some of the characters off of Dragon Quest. Yeah, that old game that was really good, that was like Final Fantasy, and you could fight dragons. Yeah, that game. Really cool. But anyway, guys, like I said, I am signing out. But before we go, I do have an announcement to make. The next video I will be doing, I hope, will be Bark Works, or I'll do a ranking on the East Blue Pirates. So all of them, including the Straw Hats. Every East Blue Pirates we have, I will do a ranking discussion video on them. Alright, guys. Anyway, love you all. Take it easy. Duo Bros, signing